Okay, supposedly we're live now. There's the ads. Hey, Mayo, how's it going? Let's see. When was the last time I streamed? I claim every time I live stream, I forget how to go about things. The 7th. That's right, we built Lloyd's Titan mech. Let's start off with feeding the ducks. Nice chill vibes. I don't know if that's too loud. You guys can let me know. I got things mostly set up. I say mostly, but also not at the same time. I mainly was focused on getting this webcam that I always use set up properly. Normally, like last time, I stuck it on top of my trading card duplicate boxes, and I was like, no, this got to be a better way. I remembered I had a selfie stick tripod looking thing, so I dug that out and just merged the two, and it works just great. It's standing on its own. It's pretty sturdy, I'd say. So the only thing I haven't set up yet is the speed build camera, but that's okay. I'm going to set that up while everyone arrives and comes to hang out. I don't know, I was getting that building itch. I was starting to, salivate at my backlog, and I was like, we need to do something about that. So, hey, Dion, how's it going? Also, for anyone curious, underneath the table here, I don't have a camera set up just yet because, again, everything's spur of the moment for me. We have Ahsoka here visiting. So she's currently in her bed, kind of snoozed, so I would pick her up right now, but unless she gets up, I'm going to leave her be, but she's very cute. Actually, hold on, because I have the thing that's just... Hold on. We're going to do this. Give you guys a little peek. Peek behind the curtain. Hi. How you doing, Ahsoka? Are you gonna get your little string cameo? Yeah, it's nice and cool under there. I got the fan going behind us, so I think it's just because it's nice and cool in there and comfy. So she's got her little toys and she's just kind of hanging out. So just thought I'd make that known. Get her little cameo in. I'm sure she'll make more of an appearance later on because you know that she's the attention hog that she is. We all love Ahsoka here. So yeah, we're doing a Ninjago set. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling Ninjago. There's a lot of Ninjago stuff that's happened. I'm like, let's get some Ninjago going on, you know? Whoa. I'm worried I'm going to need a better setup for the speed build camera, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, with that being said, let's jump right into the empty field on the camera. I'm sorry. All right. We're going to hope for the best that clamp stays there and doesn't pop off at all during this stream. So set number 71832, Thunderfang, Dragon of Chaos. I think this released 2024, well, probably 2025. 668 pieces, and we will look up retail price and all that shortly. I picked this up, I think, during a double points event. I want to say last year, because retail price just did not seem it for me without any other incentive. I think this is like almost $100 set. We'll put the box over here. Is that gonna be fine? Hopefully. Bag 4, bag 2, bag 1, bag 6, bag 5. Okay. And then it should just be bag 3. Oh wow! Look at those big plastic wings. Very interesting. Come over here for now. And we do have a sticker sheet. Looks like it's on mostly 2x3 tiles, and what is that, 1x6 curved? Am I knowing my pieces now? Has Bricklink finally paid off? Let's jump right into it. That's different. It's telling me right off the bat to try doing it digitally, and you guys know me, always about physical. That's interesting. So how's everyone's day going so far? We got the Brickroll vlogs finally out, and I did say once the Brickroll vlogs finished, I would do another stream, hence why we're here. But I was going through the YouTube phone to figure out what other footage I could start editing, and yeah, I found a lot of trading card content from before I moved that I thought I had posted, but I hadn't. So I'm very excited to start. I have started working on it, but I'm excited for you guys to see it because we're talking tins, blister packs, multi-packs, what have you. Oh, and I think maybe another case or two, you know? All right, fair enough. Also, hello, Michelle. So, yeah, lots of trading card content coming out starting next week. Yeah. Well, I feel like I have a pretty good, reason for that. I took, a bit of a hiatus, prepping for Chicago as well as recovering. So, that's okay. I'm getting back in the grind of things. Every time I go to Brickroll, it just gives me that extra spike I need to get back in the groove of things. Also, I think this set includes the final Forbidden 5 member I needed to build. This comes with Knocked. Okay, there goes the box. Okay, it's okay. Yes, I will show the figures as soon as I have finished assembling them. I know some of you are very excited to look at them. Is that 2 in the way? I have no idea. Nice. If I had to guess, are you missing, not Drix? Drix is the easiest to get. What is it? Kerr and Zarkt? No, Zarkt is the green one. They're such weird names. You know, with all the trading card stuff I've done, you'd think I would remember them all. The one with the brown straw hat and then, the Master of Decay. Okay, yeah, really quick. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen a Lloyd figure with lime hands. Oh, wow, it actually wanted to autofocus there. That's pretty sick. So I don't remember what this suit is called. I know the Ninjago community has, names for all these suits. That's a cool one. And then this one's Knocked. I just, for some reason, I can remember Knocked and Zarked. I think I had... Okay, hold on. I think I know where I put all my Forbidden 5 members, and I think I have them here. Yep, that's 5. Okay. Let's quiz myself and see if I can remember. Okay. So we have Drix, who's like the most common Forbidden 5 member to get your hands on, along with Noct, who we got in this set. So that's 2 members. Zark came in a couple of sets. He's like uncommon, I would say. And these 2 are like the rare ones. I think this one only comes in a foil pack in 1 set currently. I think just in period, because I don't think these guys are ever going to be re-released. And then there's this one who, same scenario, foil pack and maybe 1 or 2 sets. Those are all the Forbidden 5 members. And I know for a fact that I parted out 2 of those figures. When I say part out, I bought 2 of the sets that came in to part out for one reason or another, just with that. The joys of having a Bricklink store, cold store. So I'm going to look on Brickset and see what the names were, because I for the life of me, can't remember. You think it just has similar but different sounding names. It's kind of hard for me to remember. So let's see, Ninjago. I have 524 Ninjago figures currently. That's crazy. Dragon's Rise. Let's just do Dragon's Rising Season 2. That'll probably give me something. No, it's Season 3. What the heck? Okay, Rox was the one with the short legs, with a straw hat. Kerr. Think slur, but was Kerr. And then Noct. Drix I had right, and then Zark I had right. Okay, good to know. I think I passed for the most part. My own quiz. So Noct and Rox is who you're missing. Might have to go about it the foil way, if I'm being honest, because I think that figure's currently a bit pricey on the aftermarket. Actually, I think it might not matter foil pack or not. Oh my God. Hey! Come! Come here. Sure, Jordan went back to his room. Hey! Come here. Come say hi. Come make your cameo. Yeah, Soka? Yeah, make your cameo. Come say hi to the camera. Yeah. Can you say anything? I know you're a good little protector. Okay. You go back to your spot. No, you can't. I can't hold on to you. I'm building. You know this. Here. Back to your spot. Good girl. Don't sass me. Little chirps. I was talking with Jordan about like how, yeah, dogs, they tend to mimic their owners in terms of personality. I see it. I see it. That is my little dog. Yeah, I know doggy. Itsuko always wants cuddles. She's also okay just being right next to me, though. Like, my foot is literally right next to her bed. Yeah, for anyone wondering, she is visiting just throughout the weekend, so she's going back to the old place on Monday or Sunday night. Attached to me at the hip everywhere I go throughout the house. Love it. She's just not used to Jordan, though. So she's getting used to that. So that's why she's always on high alert. Over here. So yeah, there's been a lot of Ninjago news lately. I spent the time and watched Christo's Comic-Con panel video. Very well put together. I wonder if he's going to get in trouble with that. I hope he doesn't. But most Comic-Con panels won't let you film because, you know, they want the exclusive aspect, which is understandable, but, like, come on. I feel like if Comic-Con offered, like, their own recording of the panel and then released the footage, like, a week later, it'd be fine. Obviously, some spoiler stuff aside, you know? Some people keep saying it's ending, and, like, I don't know. As someone who's been a long-time Ninjago fan ever since the beginning, I've heard the Ninjago's ending. It feels like 5 times in its 15-year span. And I'm at the point now where a part of me is kind of emotionally numb to the concept of it, you know, ending. Because I just don't think it truly ever is gonna end. Like, we thought that with Dragon's Rising that it'd be the end of Ninjago, and no, it's been a great continuation. And I feel like the same can be said about this Legends series, Duskfall. I see it as like it's the end of a chapter, you know? Like, think like Star Wars. Star Wars has like 3 different eras per se of eras. You have the original fandom, the My Generation fandom, and then My Generation's kids era, which is the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. So I think of Ninjago like that, as like we're at like the second gen era ending per se, if that makes sense. And like that makes sense. You always got to keep things fresh. I'll look at like anime shows. I'm at the point now where I'm comparing Ninjago to an anime with how long it's been going and like a lot of other comparisons, etc. I think One Piece and Pokemon are probably like the biggest examples I can point to of just shows that keep going on and on and on. And yes, there's dedicated fandoms and like, yeah, it's great to binge stuff, but I think the way Lego's going about it is just fine with different art styles, different characters. Obviously, the core 5 are going to be their core legacy characters. And I welcome change. And I think that's the biggest thing that Ninjago community has struggled with, is just accepting change. Which is funny, given that that's what the show's all about, is accepting change. When you think about it, you know? But, yeah. I welcome the new era. I really do. It looks bright. It looks very bright. And I trust the direction it's going for now. Because Dragon's Rising was just handled so well, and Duskfall looks really good from an animation perspective and a set perspective. Yes, the sets are diorama-esque, but I'm like, we've wanted a more mature version of Ninjago, and they've been trying to work up to that, and this is the result of it paying off, I feel. More than happy to see how it plays out. Will it be the definitive way they go about Ninjago? Probably not. I really hope they don't go about. I think the worst side of the coin would be if they went the 10th anniversary short where like it was very cartoony. I think that would be the route that just could turn off a lot of fans if they decided to go that route. Which I mean, if they did, I mean, to be fair, again, using Star Wars as a comparison, Disney Star Wars has tried that with the Young Jedi Knights. I don't know how personally that's been successful. I know the Lego sets haven't been successful, but I just look at it as like the 4+ sets when Ninjago was doing that at the time weren't the best. I always see them being shelf warmers. So I don't know. There's so many angles, but I don't know. But yeah, circling back to Ninjago ending, I don't see it like that, you know? Like everyone's all like doom and gloom about it. Oh yeah, it's their biggest IP. Like doing spin-offs seems to be the only way to keep it alive, sure. But you want to know what's gonna piss off the fandom again? When that supposed live-action movie that's in the works comes out, and it makes the designs get changed again. Like the fandom's gonna have such a fucking fit over that again because of design change, and I'm like, you can't expect things to like the same characters had the same haircut for 20 years. Like, think about it. The OG haircuts were around for like what, 2011 till 2017, so that's 7 years. So we have had at least 9. No, that's not right. Sorry, hold on. 2017 was when Sons of Garmadon came out, what, in 2018? 2017, 2018, right? So we have had, 7 years of the new cuts. So think about it. Every 7 years, we get a new haircut or design change. Makes sense when you think about it like that. Gives us new hair molds, in theory. Well, that's a cool feature. Yeah, I think if Lego gives up on Ninjago entirely, it will have such a drastic domino effect. They need to make sure that stays successful. And when I hear people talking about like, hey, we're going to throw around Ninjago's Smart Play. We want Ninjago's Smart Play. They should have toyed with Ninjago with Smart Play. I'm like, I know Ninjago's been shot in the head and still gets back up, but like, let's not try and shoot it with a silver bullet while we're at it, okay? Can we not? Just because it can stay alive doesn't mean we shouldn't test on killing it. You know? Also, hey Jordan, how's it going? I don't know. I thought, like, I remember when Dragon's Rising first came out, I was like, they better keep Zane in. Zane's the only reason why I'm still watching. And they've written Zane okay. Could they have written him better? Sure, but I get it. They gotta make us love the new gen. And if I'm being honest, I've grown quite attached to Sora as a character. She's pretty cool, if I say so myself. And, I mean, if it gets to a point where Ninjago doesn't have Zane anymore, and just uses the new generation as the OG generation, which is how I think is the most natural way to go about it. Keeping characters alive for the sake of them being legacy characters, it's like, okay, at what point does the plot armor wear off? So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm attached to the new generation of ninja. If they want to age out or kill off certain ninja in Duskfall, make it beautiful. Make it a scene worth remembering. That's all my expectations are, you know? Don't make it some bullshit like Star Wars where it's like, I don't know if I have the strength to do it, and then fucking kill him right above a catwalk for Han Solo. Also, it's probably worth mentioning, I know Season 4 Part 2 leaked early off of Tubi earlier this week. I tried downloading Tubi and looking on it, but I guess it was like a US exclusive version Tubi that had it early. I have not been able to watch the new season yet. So if you have seen it, don't say anything. Twitter's only ruined so much for me, you know? The season's supposed to come out in September, so if you have seen it, be cool. Be cool. That's all I'm requesting, you know? That's another thing. I'm excited for the next wave of Ninjago trading cards, as always. I'm trying to keep an eye out to see if there's any word of it dropping, but I haven't heard anyone talk about it. So I'm wondering if Blue Ocean's now just doing a yearly release for trading cards, which is fine. Saves me, in theory, on some money. But, yeah, I haven't heard anything about Series 11 Next Level or anything like that, so... Yes, I am. Also, I'm sorry, I can't see your username because all I see is the @. So I'm going to assume your name's Jill. So hello, Jill, unless otherwise corrected. I don't like that feature of YouTube where it just shows your handle. Like just show me your username. Unfortunately, I do have the transforming jet mech. It's just at the old place, so I can't do the combine feature with this set on stream. So I just want to put that out there in case anyone's like, oh, did you know it can combine? I do know it can combine, I just can't do it. Nice. Really? I was hesitant because I saw Evo joints, and for those who are regulars, we all know how I feel about Evo joints. So that's why I was a little hesitant picking this setup when I did at retail. Get a little baggy for all the duplicate parts. So how's it going, Dead Bricks? Hope you're doing well. Oh, we're just chatting. It's all good. We just finished the first bag, which not a whole lot done in this first bag, but the second bag we might get more done. Okay. So that's another thing, and I'll show it off later. If you guys can see, I actually have some shelves installed now, for those who don't follow me on Instagram. So I put some stuff up. So the Lego room is coming along. It's probably just, I don't know. Do you guys notice less of an echo in this stream compared to the last one? Probably because there's actually stuff in here now. Shout out to my dad. So yeah, once we finish this set, I'll definitely, because I do want to see if this set will fit on the top shelf there with all the other dragons. Yeah, I'm chilling. Very much chilling. Taking in Chicago and how all that went. All right, here is the Nia minifigure. A stud and then a curve, just one by one. Oh, very much, very much. The sets look awesome, and I like seeing like the lore relevance of the sets to the show. Because like I always get like a wish list of sets I know I want from the new wave, just because I like the look of the build. But I find there's always at least one set I end up adding to the wish list after watching the show, just because it's that crucial and that cool that it adds more. So the show does what the show is meant to do, which is sell toys. So that's ultimately what I'm saying. No, I know exactly which one you're talking about, Dion. Yeah, that one was one I was tempted on, but the pullback motor was just too exposed for my liking. Well, why don't you just mod the set? No, I don't mod my sets. Not unless it's like really something I can be bothered with. Oh yeah, I noticed my buddy Cristo, Stud City, he's currently in Comic-Con right now. So yeah, he released him in the panel for Ninjago. Happy for him that he's, like, overall, the footage he's putting out, I am so happy for him. It's like a happy level of jealous. And I'm liking seeing all this stuff that he's getting and having overall just a great time. It's funny though, he was saying, he replied to my comment that I posted on his one Instagram post, because he was getting like his Ninjago Crocs. Oh, that's another thing we gotta discuss later. His Ninjago Crocs signed by the Ninjago cast that was there at Comic-Con. And I commented saying if I was there, I'd be bringing my trading cards to get signed. And he's like, dude, you should totally come next year. And I was in the car with my dad, and I shit you not, I knew roughly in my head how much just attending would cost. But I looked it up in front of my dad because he was curious, because I was telling him about this. And we looked up, oh, I could buy a 2-day pass. 2 days pass. Right now, in theory. And how much would that cost? And it said it would cost... Actually, no. Before I say anything, without looking it up, guys, how much would a 2-day pass, Canadian dollars, would it cost to go to San Diego Comic-Con? Take your guess. Well, I appreciate you popping in and hanging out. I really do. Nice, nice. Yeah, I know you're a Lloyd guy. I'll buy a set just for Zane. Oh, yeah. See, I know, like, okay, so there's a... We'll go over it, but there's 2 versions of Ninjago Crocs. But we'll go over it once I'm taking a break from building. But just, they look cool, but I think I'm only going to buy the giblets. So, okay, we have a guess of $250 to attend for 2 days. San Diego Comic-Con. Do we have one more guess before I reveal to y'all how cheap it is? $180 for 2 days at Comic-Con San Diego. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you guys are both way off. According to the one website I looked at to see how much it would cost me to attend San Diego, this is the 10. This isn't counting for the hotel or the airport or the food or the spending at the booths. It's just to get into the convention thing. It would cost me for 2 days 8,000 Canadian dollars. For reference, it costs me about $3 to $4 grand to attend Brickworld Chicago. I think that's how much it cost me total this year, $3 to $4 grand. Now, to be fair, I was telling my dad, with the amount of rare and exclusive shit you can get from all these booths for free, just for standing in line, mind you. Now, the lines are long. You look at anyone's Comic-Con footage, the lineups are so fucking long. It makes a Lego store May 4th release day lineup look like nothing. That big of a lineup. Just to get a freebie item that's probably worth like, let's say $500 on the low end. Like, to that aspect, if you're willing to do that, yeah, I can see why that's the cost of admission. But, and so when I was telling my dad that, he's like, holy crap. And I say, yeah, there's a reason why all these Comic-Con Lego sets and figures are worth so fucking much. Not just the fact that they're really cool figures and only, let's say, 5,000 have been produced. You know? It's also the fact you have to wait in line, pay to go to the fucking convention, and whatever. Did you look at that? Like, say, let's take, I made a post recently on my Instagram about the Throne of Ultron. That had a rate, so you had to win a raffle, and then go pay $40 American to have that when it released. Plus the cost of admission! That's why it's worth 500 to 600 Canadian nowadays and up. Conventions are fucking expensive. And of course, when I go to Brickworld Chicago and I get somebody saying, oh man, that set's not really worth buying here. You can get that at like your brick and mortar store down the street. And I say, I'm from Canada. This shit ain't really available on Bricklink. We don't have brick and mortar stores in Canada like you do in the US. So yeah, I'm going to buy the poly bag for $25 American because guess what? I'm saving $20 on shipping at bare minimum. That's what I look for when I'm going to the Brickworld Chicago. I'm looking for shit I can't get so easily. Because I'm factoring all this shit in my head. Not just, it's nothing. It's disrespectful when people can't think about the bigger picture. To me, at least. And Mayo, I can only imagine what you're thinking because you're all the way from Australia when you go to Brickworld Chicago. You probably get what I'm talking about, right? Getting shit you can't get elsewhere for as cheap. So, fuck. But yeah, absolutely. When it comes to selling con exclusives, it absolutely is trying to recoup costs. But, you know, nobody nowadays in the collecting space likes to think about that. They just point and say scalper. Like, okay, buddy, you go wait in line. Okay, we're going to do a T-Mug tangent. Okay, buddy, you go wait in line. You go waste your time, and you go tell me you don't want a little bit of cheddar back for your time and effort. You go do that. You go tell me that I should go pay $40 because you paid $40. Because that's totally black and white, just like that. It's not. It's really not. That's something that just frustrates me as a whole. Oh, but Comic-Con Ryu, it's just a singular piece. It shouldn't be worth so much. list all the context of what it took to obtain Comic-Con Ryu. Tell me that thing is not worth the thousands of dollars it's worth currently. You know, outside of that, like, you just can't. You just can't. Red all over. Yeah. I have no idea what section of Thunderfang we're even building right now. I'm just kind of going with the flow. See, yeah, I've heard stuff about Jazzwares. I haven't even bothered because we don't get FNAF merch in Canada, it feels like, at all. I mean, I tried looking for some... I mean, I say I tried. I wasn't really trying, but I was just trying to keep my ears peeled or eyes peeled, whatever, when I went to a Walmart or something like that. But yeah, there really is no FNAF merch. Like, if I found a Jazzwares figure, I would have... while I was in Chicago, I probably would have picked it up, but I just never encountered it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it does kind of boil it down to the company. I myself would like to see how good quality Jazzware is as compared to Funko, because I hear people preaching their praises, and I'm like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of FNAF fans preaching, what was it, the McFarlane FNAF kits? Those are longtime viewers of the channel, know how I feel about those kits. You know, and I'm just like, I don't know if I trust every FNAF fan's view on FNAF merch being quality, because, and it's the same with every fandom. Quality is subjective to the fandom, you know? I look at a product based on its functionality and structure, you know? And obviously how much corner cutting there is in the product. Like, I've dipped my toe, I feel, in enough fandoms where I feel like I got enough of an idea what's going on in terms of quality. Like, we got the FNAF fandom, the Star Wars fandom with the Black Series, we got Transformers, which is notorious for retooling molds. That's the proper terminology, sorry. Let me drop some lingo on y'all that y'all aren't familiar with in Lego space. It'd be like, hey, I want to retool this Thunderfang build to be like a Overlord. You guys only know half of what I just said. You don't fully understand what I just said because it's a fancy word. But yeah. Also, I saw people bitching on Twitter about the Five Nights at Freddy's Comic-Con exclusive. About saying, this shouldn't be exclusive to Comic-Con. I'm like, oh man, have I heard this song being cried before with the Lego space. Like, demanding that an exclusive thing for a very expensive con. Like, I'm sorry, if I'm paying $8,000, I want something to fucking show for it that's cool and unique. So, I mean, people saying, oh, this isn't available to the public. I'm sorry. I'm of the firm belief that a collection is only as cool as it is unique. So, if Billy Bob Joe has the same kind of Lego sets that I do that could just be going and purchased from the store, I'm not impressed. I'm sorry. And that's another thing, too. What impressed me about, like, let's say, Christo's collection. Does he have a lot of the bigger sets? Yes, I don't have a lot of those bigger sets. But that's not necessarily what I was, like, oogling over. I was oogling over the rare shit, because that's what made his collection unique. He had the PSA graded cards right in the entrance. He had the banners. He had the clocks. He had the land press kits. Stuff you don't see often, you know? That's what makes a collection unique and cool. And if everybody just has all the same shit, It doesn't make it cool. It's like, yeah, I have that too. It's like saying, hey, I got Lloyd. Yeah, I got Lloyd too. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool figure. Yeah. What about you? Do you have Lloyd? Yeah, you got Lloyd. Oh, yeah, nice. Anybody else have Lloyd? Oh, right. Okay. It's all the same Lloyd. Okay. Cool. You know? So I truly am fine with exclusives. I really am. That's what makes collecting so much interesting. It makes someone who's on the spectrum have something so much fun to nibble on. You know? I love looking into Lego and finding out new stuff every day about like press stuff or just like limited release stuff that they have done over the years. Hell, even regional exclusives. Is it shitty that, like, oh man, I don't live there? Yes. But, damn it, that just makes it that much cooler to try and obtain. And I know that's probably a very hot take and controversial take, but damn it, that's just what I believe in. Everyone needs to grow up and realize just because everyone has it doesn't make it cool. I also missed a piece. Oh, I see. My favorite ninja? It is the titanium one. The autistic ninja. Confirmed himself by Brent Miller, the voice actor for Zane. I say confirmed. I'm starting to sound like a Ninjago fan, aren't I? Or LARPer or whatever. Words. Yeah, as to date, I believe I have every Ninjago Zane minifigure, not including variants, because I don't think variants are cool enough to collect or chase after. So every base suit I have for Zane, because he's my favorite ninja. Like, I've gone out of my way. Like, I think the most recent example, shout out to Squidman, by the way, for pointing this out to me. The Temple Bounty recently sold out and is set to retire almost pretty quick here. Came with an exclusive version of Zane. I bought it just to part out to get Zarked and Zane. And that Zane is now worth it was worth $40 before when I parted it out. And I was like, okay, I keep $40 of the value of the set. What can you do? I didn't care for the Temple Bounty. I know people swear that it is an amazing temple or an amazing bounty. I just, not my forte. So, but yeah, Zane. I'll always go for Zane. And then, yeah, that Zane figure went from $40 to $100 instantly. And I was like, holy crap. So glad I bought that set to part out when I did, because I would have had to, like, I will get every Zane minifigure, but I just am like, holy crap, the hindsight of I saved myself $60 from parting that set out. You know what I mean? And I think the reason that set's worth so much right now is because, yes, Zane is very sought after because it's exclusive in that set, and a lot of people slept on that set. Hence why and it is like a very cool bounty, but it's just not for me. But yeah. A lot of aspects for why that bounty is now worth as much as it is almost instantly. It's the scalpers. It's the scalpers' fault. No, everyone slept on that set. And now it's retired. Now you have FOMO because you slept on the set. Sorry, in case you can't tell, I have very hot takes about everything and everything. Yeah, that's another thing. When it comes to Lego collecting, in terms of looking for retired sets, you got to figure out, do you want sets brand new sealed? And if so, you got to figure out how much you want to fork out, if that's the case. Like, what are you comfortable buying just to crack that seal? And is it just better and more worthwhile just to buy it used? Which is what a lot of people have been suggesting to me, is I would save so much money if I bought my retired sets used. And I'm just like, Speaking of, Chris, how's it going, man? How are you? I tried texting you at Chicago. Like, did you end up going or not? I was trying to keep an eye out for you while I was there. No worries if not. I was just like, hey, what's popping? I was tempted to call. But I'm like, that's going to be an expensive phone call. While I was in Chicago, just to see where you're at. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm in my own place now. I moved out. Moving out, so. Yeah. Well, I hope you're doing well, man. It's good. It's good. It's being set up. It's being made with what I have in mind. Check on Silka in a minute here and see what she's doing. I think she's just snoozing right now. Oh, by the way, we got another figure. Aaron. There we go. I think I picked up Thunderfang last year during a double points event. And I've just been kind of sitting on it in my backlog. Like, I got a huge backlog. Like, almost a closet's worth. Don't worry, I'll give a room to her once we're done building. You are just chilling with Silka. Good dog. It is so hot out in Calgary, man. Ooh. We never looked up how much Thunderfang was, did we? 718. Was 32? Yep, 32. Thunderfang is retail 90 Canadian. That's why I felt like he wasn't worth it. Yeah, no worries, man. We're all just vibing and chilling. I've actually started rewatching certain seasons of Ninjago. I started with Hunted. We'll kind of go from there and see what I want to rewatch. I think I'm at a point now where I kind of do want to rewatch Dragon's Rising Season 1. Because that started 4 years ago? It's crazy to think about. Something's not right. Why is this not lining up? Supposed to be a 1x2. Oh, that's why it's not lining up. Nice. Well, in case I forget, wish her happy belated for me. It's quite the achievement. I am messing up left and right. Oh, that's where I messed up. Okay. I forgot to put in these mixel ball joint pieces. Okay, and now I add this. That's nice. Now we have that. Nice. Very nice. Also, I've now seen Toy Story 5 a total of 3 times now in the theaters. I saw it twice in Chicago, and then for Jordan's birthday last week, I think it was almost a week ago, yeah. We went and saw it in theaters. Ooh, sorry. I don't know if I'd see it a 4th time. It's so close together. The next movie I do want to see in theaters, though, before it leaves theaters, is I would like to see the Supergirl movie. And then obviously I want to see the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out next week. I don't know if I'll see Spider-Man right away. Simply because my sister was telling me that she's gonna go see it on release, and it was crowded, like booked fully seats. I didn't ask which theater she was watching it at, but I'm just like, dang, if it's already like that, I don't know. Might give it a few days, you know? I don't like crowded theaters. I can do semi-crowded theaters, just not fully crowded. Interesting. I don't think I've ever built a dragon that's got this many weird angles to it in terms of the build process. I feel like every other dragon I've built has been pretty straightforward of a build process. This one, I'm like, I think we've built the torso, and now I'm like, I don't know what we're building right now. I think the ducks have been fed enough. Let's change it up to. Yeah. That's chill enough, right? No worry, Michelle. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm mainly just killing time until 7 o'clock. That's why. No, it's all good. We got people that hang out and just lurk. We got people that come and go. It's all good. I don't expect everyone to stay fully for all my streams. I mean, the option's there if you want to go back and rewatch. I'm not forcing you to. It's up to you. But I just overall appreciate anybody that pops in, just hangs out, listens to me yap all day. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm mainly killing time for the next 2 hours now, because Fortnite Power Hour. I missed the first Power Hour. Sprite hunting. It's like Pokemon essentially in Fortnite. Gotta catch 'em all. Oh man, that's something that scares me. I can see the writing on the walls of me getting a Switch 2, and I'm like, no, I don't need a Switch 2. But it's like, you pre-ordered Lego Batman for the Switch 2 for the figure, and it's like you have some interest in the new Pokemon just because it's got a Pomeranian. Yeah, sure. Should just be T-Mog 217, I think. But yeah. Where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Is what it is. Wait, hold on. These are ball joints. Is this? Oh, this is probably for the upper half of the torso. Has to be, right? I'm so lost with this build. I don't know what I'm doing. Speaking of video games, You know a game I picked out that I am waiting for just an opportunity where I can just sit there for like 8 hours nonstop? Just because it's been in my face now more than ever. Assassin's Creed. I have like almost all the games physically, and I haven't touched them yet at all. And I know somebody's gonna be like, T-Mog, you madman, how much money have you invested just to get all those games physically? And you haven't even played them? And I'm like, listen, we all know I'm the most financially responsible person in the Lego space, okay? But yeah, just a few pocket change worth of dollars invested into that. You know, nothing too serious. Yeah, I do need to get started on Assassin's Creed though. And then also Halo as well. I know, great franchises is what I've heard, but if you get playing it. Okay, so that was the upper chest area. This build is wonky, man. Like, this is the bottom half of the torso, and this is the top half of the torso. Like, what do you mean? This is a dragon? What do you mean? I knew Ryu was slightly different, but he still felt like a regular dragon build. Now I'm building this, I'm like, what am I doing here? Why do I feel like I missed something? It's because I did. Lovely. I gotta backtrack. Hopefully I don't have to backtrack too bad. No, wait. I know where this goes. It just goes right here. There we go. No backtracking needed. Don't write down that, Dion. That's not an error. I swear. Oh yeah, speaking of trading cards, in my head at least, I managed to pick up something really cool, and I'm very excited for it to come in the mail. You'll see when I post, there is a Series 5 tin video I'll be releasing, and I mentioned in that video that I'm on the hunt for a certain tin, and I will throw an image on screen of the tin I'm looking for in that video. I found it. I found the tin. Like, literally editing that video reminded me to check. And, like, believe me, I was checking almost weekly, and I think I gave up, like, 3 months ago. And I check as soon as I'm editing, and guess what I fucking found? I found that fucking tin. Now, admittedly, the tin is the Italian version, but fundamentally it's still the same tin as the German one. It's just the words are in Italian. I don't care. Add to cart, checkout. I'll be getting it soon. I am so excited. Now, is it cooler than the Mega Tin? Probably not. But to me, it's like I've been looking. That was like one of the cooler looking tins I wanted to get my hands on. Little pricey, but it's an older series, so it makes sense. That's how I'm justifying it in my head. But I have it. It's just en route. And I think after that, then I'm done trying to track down tins. If I pick up any other tins, it's just for the love of the game. Like, it'd be cool if I could get my hands on more Series 3 or Series 4 tins, but the likelihood of that is, like, so low, I'm not counting on it ever being tracked down for me. I think we're doing a leg now, finally. I don't know, I just have this knack of just knowing when to look for things that I'm hunting for. Just kind of comes to me. Looks into me like that. Like I said, I always was on the hunt for a Mexico fig, but I always said it just has to land in front of me in order for me to snag it. Goes to Brickworld Chicago, finds it. I can't wait to do the post on that. I know that, like, you guys know, because I'm assuming you guys have seen the vlog footage. If not, I mean, fair enough. But yeah, I was so happy to get that Mexico fig. Am I jealous that I didn't have Vader for myself? Slightly, but you know what? It is what it is. I still have a Mexico figure. It was your destiny. Yeah. I think eventually, now I want to fluke into it. I don't want to track it down per se. I think it would be cool as if one day I get a Ninjago minifigure that's a factory error. Like, I'm talking like how I've encountered my other factory errors. Like, take like Zerg from all those years ago. That was a short shot hand. And then the Clone Trooper, that was an actual misprint. I think getting either a misprint or a short shot Ninjago figure would be pretty cool to add to my collection. But I want to get it naturally. I want to pop open a set and be like, oh, that's a X, Y, and Z factory error. I think that would be cool. I know they exist. I know there's a whole market for that, and there is ones that exist. It's just, I find it so much cooler to actually fluke into getting it. Bonus points if I fluke into getting one and it's the same figure. How you doing, Ahsoka? Oh man. That'll give me a headache then. Glad we're getting this set over and done with first. Ahsoka, your fur gets everywhere. I hope you know that. There's so many sets I need to knock off the wish list soon. I had somebody ask me if I was going to be going to the LEGO store on release day, and I told them I wasn't sure. And they enticed me by saying, I want to buy some stuff off your store. And I'm like, well, shit, if that's the case, yeah, I'll show up at the LEGO store on release day. So yeah, I guess I'm locked into buying something off my wish list. I don't think I'll get anything big. Again, I haven't heard anything interesting for gift with purchases or double points or anything like that. So I see myself just getting like maybe 2 small sets and just calling it there. Like, I've been very much holding off and waiting for like double points events to get like the bigger heavy hitter sets. And then there's another thing. I gotta start saving up. There is one big set on my wish list that is retiring this year. And if I am gonna get it, I have to get it before the end of September. So keep an eye out for that, because I'll try that. I gotta try and do a vlog for that. And that's another thing. I realized I have vlog footage from when I went to the January 1st release day. Probably like 30 minutes worth of vlog footage. I don't know what I was doing that I didn't find the time to edit it and release it. So if you ever see me releasing that vlog, don't worry about it. I know it's late. I'm hoping I can have it out next week, though. Hopefully. Don't quote me on that. And then I think after that, I'm all caught up in vlog footage, and then it's just a bunch of mail time footage I need to go through. Like, in other words, I'm finding my bearings. I'm finding my inspiration again. Being in this new place just has that effect for me right now. Oh, this is a leg. Nice. You guys can't really see that leg. Here, I'm gonna move the box actually. I'm gonna quickly check on the speed build camera though. Stay in, Soka. Don't move. You're still rolling. Good. Oh. I gotta do the other leg. No, you're okay. You're okay, Snake. No boofs. You're okay. Cute little dog, with whom I love with all so much. Sorry, I'm getting too locked into this set. It's that fascinating to me. Aww. Feeling for them. I think Ahsoka's been, for the most part, pretty chill when it comes to stuff like that. She's more alert with like a car driving by the place or Jordan coming out of his room. Oh, that's such a shame too, because Ahsoka, I was hoping I could take you for a quick jog or something. Oh well. We don't want soggy doggies, do we? I need to figure out where I can properly store my trading card binders. Like, for those who've seen the house tour, where I store the cabinet where I store my video games and DVDs, I really should. I just gotta clear out the boxes in front of it. On the far right-hand side corner, there's like a dead space area. I want to see if I could fit the trading card binders in there, because I feel like that would be an okay spot to store them for now. Until I get things figured out. Because right now, they're just sitting in the Lego room here, just kind of laying flat on the ground. I actually had someone on Facebook be shocked about the trading cards that's on my friends list. And he was like, wait, are these like exclusive to Germany or something? And so him and I are having a back and forth convo about what the trading cards were, because I guess I haven't posted to Instagram or Facebook about the trading cards a lot before. So it was a cool convo. That's why I like doing the card stuff. It's just gets so many more people into it. Would I recommend this set yet? I don't know. It's got a really good minifigure selection, I'd say. Like, I like the figures. Let's see. How many figures are there supposed to be that we have yet to build? 2 more figures we have yet to build. So we have most of the figures. We have Noct, Aaron, Lloyd, and Nia. The Lloyd and Nia, the suits are pretty sick, not gonna lie. Noct you need for the Forbidden 5 collection. Now, mark my words. 10 years time, 5 to 10 years time, the Forbidden 5 are going to be worth like $100 each, just because they're collectible and they are niche as hell. But anyhow, yeah. And Aaron's not bad. I don't like again. I know like the Ninja figs. None of these are like super exclusive, but just figure wise, not bad. Let's say the figures are worth like $7 each. So it's like $28 worth of figs that we've built right now. I know I have a weird way of valuing the set, but just work with me here, okay? $28 of value out of the 90, so let's round up to 30. $60. Oh, I don't know where I'm going with this, but just so far I'm holding out to see how the rest of this build goes because it's very weird. You shouldn't be valuing a set based off the figures. It should be price to piece ratio. No, I'm not a price per piece believer. I think anyone who believes that price per piece is an amazing method to value a Lego set really needs to think about the grand scheme of things about what goes into a Lego set. Like the market themselves dictates interest in a Lego set, and the market always is about the figures. I think the only time that the market's ever cared about a build in terms of Ninjago was probably the Modulars or the Iron Baron. Was that the name of it? No, Iron Doom, which is the Time Twins time travel machine thing. That's the only time people have valued a set for the build. And to be fair, they only valued it because of the exclusive prints and the time blades. And you get the added factor of the, well, it's no longer really exclusive, Time Twin minifigures. Which I still would like to get that, and I don't know if that set's gone down in value or not ever since Old Town came out, which is where the remake of the figures came in. I say remake, it's a loose remake. It's a get out of jail free card of any bullshit with the Ninjago fandom type of card. It's like the original Hands of Time minifigures had like helmets and shit, I think. Actually, hold on. We're gonna fact check myself right now. Okay, so you see what I'm saying with like the exclusive printed piece and the time blades? And then you got the Hands of Time with the hood pieces. Okay, now yes, they come with the alternate hair pieces, but people value it for that as a whole with the time blades. But then you look at, it probably was better to look at my wish lists on lego.com. Look at the Old Town set, and you get the young Crux and Acronics, and it's a cop-out because it's the young versions, so they don't need to do the time blades because it's canonically before they had their powers taken and put in the time blades, so they can just use studs to represent the elemental powers, and then the hair pieces can be different along with the facial prints. So it's a weird get out of jail free card scenario. So it's like, yeah, these figures are definitely more sought after because they're cheaper. But actually, I think this is going to reveal info. Doesn't matter. I remember Iron Doom being almost like a grand sealed. Okay, that still seems to be the case, but keep in mind, 2017 is when this thing released. The figures are probably worth like 300, I think. in a new condition. Let's see, North America is more. So they've relatively stayed the same, but I don't know. Yeah. See, when I say it's probably cheaper to buy a set used, this is probably an example of a set. It would just be easier to get used. Yeah, that's like $300 savings. So yeah. Oh yeah, it was a snake season. I think the lore of it was they were clones of the Great Devourer in concept as an army. They were called the Vermilion Warriors. I think they were all basically lost to time with the Time Twins. Right, we got our first sticker coming up here. I almost completely forgot this set had stickers. So yeah, Iron Doom is a set on my wish list. It's just because of that price point. It's not something I'm particularly tracking down right this second. Like, it's not high on the priority list because of Old Town existing. A set that has more of my priority would probably be Ninjago City Docks, given that that's the only modular I'm currently missing from my Ninjago modular collection. And that's a good $1,000 set, and that's being nice about it too. Price-wise. It's not factoring shipping or anything. I think. I don't know. Let's double check my brick set. Not retail. Wow, they have a price per piece option on a brick set? Okay. Value new. Really? Brick set values Iron Doom higher than the docks? That's crazy. I know that's bullshit. We just looked it up. Brickset's valuation system is so whacked. It really is. Yeah. By the way, if y'all are having good vibes, please consider hitting that like button. It'd be very much appreciated. But YouTube knows that, you know, y'all are having a good time. Oh, this is Thunderfang's foot. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can never tell what section we're building. To be fair, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just kind of building. You know, you just turn your brain off and just have at thee. Oof, let's poke my eye out. That foot is kind of, it's kind of posable, but kind of not. Now we work on the other foot. we still have to talk about the Ninjago Crocs, which are releasing August 4th. Oh, Dion, do you know? You probably don't know about these. Actually, I'm hoping there's a Lego.com listing, actually, so I'll find that out in a second here. I'll look it up right now. No, there's not, but I know if I go for the Crocs website. Let me finish this bag really quick. I got the site pulled up. Just let me finish here. Okay, that's that sticker done. Okay, that covers up that. Attach these toes. And Thunderfang can stand on his own 2 feet for now. This will probably give me a good idea, somewhat so far. Okay, he's got his legs a bit spread out. Can't put any closer. Okay. So, share screen, entire screen. These are the Ninjago adult-sized Crocs. Men's and women's fits. They're basically going to be $100 all in. I myself won't be picking up the Ninjago Lloyd themed Crocs just because, like, come on. I get why they started with Lloyd, but where's my homie at? But they do have the option. Where's Nia? I thought they had Nia. Hold on. But I will be picking this up. And I don't know if it'll be available at the Lego store or not. So most likely I'll make a trip out to Cross Iron, which is where the official Croc store is in Calgary, just to buy this. And we'll see how that goes. But the retail price is supposed to be 30 Canadian for the gibbets. So if they ever released a Zane Croc, I'd be all over that. But yeah, that's the adult fit. They also have a kid's fit, which makes sense. I personally don't understand why it's like that, because if you're going to be like, you tell me the kids don't want to put the gibbets on, you get like one slot to put a gibbet on at best. So I don't think these are very well designed, if you ask me. Yeah, because there is Nia. I'm not sure why they went with Dragons Rising Season 1 outfits. It's not the best outfit to go with, if you ask me, nor iconic, but it is what it is. But yeah, these are releasing August 4th. There is no Lego listing right now, so you can't order them off the Lego website. So
Yeah. Also, apparently someone was wearing these at Brickworld Chicago. I didn't bump into them, but crazy. I don't know. Like, these Lego-themed Crocs, I'm like, if I'm going to drop $100 on Crocs, I have something else in mind I'd want to pick up instead. And, by the way, the minifigure Gibbet is actually bigger than a minifigure. So, this is the kind of thing I'd do a review on, just to show people who aren't knowledgeable, because I don't think there's a lot of videos out there, or at least it doesn't feel like it's mainstream enough understanding that. People are like, oh, these are minifig size. No, I've seen them in person. Not the Ninjago ones, but like the B one, for example. They are like 3 times the size of a regular minifigure. So, no, there's not a Lego store. There is a Crocs store. Because this is a collab between Lego and Crocs. Hi, Ahsoka. Look, the little screech on your head. Dog. Dog. I mean, it's been a while since I've been to Cross Iron, so I absolutely could make a vlog trip out of it. So, there's that. I'm going to check on the speed build camera in just a second here. I'm a bit paranoid. Now, I have no idea if the Lloyd Crocs will sell out or not. Certain sizes might, but I feel like this is going to be a thing that sticks around for a while. It's not going to be a one and done. At least I hope not. Also, here's our figure, Sora. Come on, focus. Yeah, exactly. So I'd make like a whole trip vlog out of it, just to say why not. So yeah, I'd be there just to see what trouble I can get myself into. It'd probably be a good hour-long transit ride, but honestly, we know I've done worse for transit. I'm just wondering if it's worth warranting going early just to be like the first person to have the gibbets. You know what I mean? In case the gibbets sell out. Like I go like for $30, I could only afford the Zane ones without feeling like it's stupid. Like I said, if I were to buy a Croc, it would definitely not be the Lego ones. Like I said, they release a Zane one, I'll be there. I'll be there in a heartbeat. But with it being a Lloyd Croc, I'm like, no thanks. I got something else in mind. Okay, we're doing one of his arms now. I remember seeing in my Instagram feed lots of people thinking it was a cool internet trend to jump in the Bass Pro Shop fish tank, and I remember looking at the videos thinking, you fucking morons. Ooh, but viral clicks! Yeah, you're banned from the place for life now, and you've caused way more trouble just for what, a couple likes? Definition of an asshole. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, lots of things I could probably do there just for the sake of content, exploration-wise.
Sticker number 1. I know this is supposed to be an arm, but I'm like having trouble picturing how this is going to become an arm. Okay, sticker number 2. Sorry, I'm getting locked in here. This is an interesting section. You guys know how it is. Okay, this is the hand. So is this just enough to do one arm? Is that... No, that can't be it. No, it looks like there's only enough... No? I don't know. Maybe there is enough here to do both arms. Okay. It's a bit restricting, but okay. Okay. I'm like logging these like cool things in my head if I do go through with this, going to cross iron. Oh, we got a long chain and a short chain. Interesting. I don't get the big chain pieces often. Ooh, you're making me hungry, Dion. I know it's supper time, but sheesh. Still got another hour to go until my Fortnite thing. I think I should be done this build in time for that. That is interesting. So the play feature is going to be freeing Thunderfang from his shackles. I'm interested to see how that all plays out. This ball joint, okay. Now we do the other arm. Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'm starting to feel the heat now. Like, I got a fan going on here, but like, oh. I'm gonna have to open up the door room. Let it ventilate a little. God, I love summer. Nice. Sticker number 1. Ahsoka's doing okay, but I know she's like, she could let me know she's overheating.
Right? We hang out? She's just vibing.
Oh, I did something wrong. I'm realizing now I did it wrong. Where is it? It's a simple error that can be easily fixed. Did I not take the right piece? Hold on. Okay, I just gotta swap it. Positioning was wrong. Okay. We're chilling. This dragon definitely towers above the rest so far. I like imagine when we add the wings though. It's gonna be crazy. It'd probably help if I drank my drink I have next to me. Okay, we are almost done this bag, and then we are on to the last bag. I honestly thought this set would take me an hour and a half, but I guess I was wrong in that sense. Aww. But cute at the same time. I also I picked up a Ninjago graphic novel that was re-released off Amazon. It was called the Dark Island Trilogy, and it was like lost Ninjago canon media. So the fact that they re-released it as like a graphic novel, because apparently it was like its own installments, graphic novels, 3 of them. So I picked that up. It was a nice $30 thing down the drain, but the story was okay. I think at the end of the story, I was like, okay, it answers questions, but it doesn't at the same time. It just shifted where characters were from where we thought they were, without spoiling it. You know, that's best how I can best put it. Aww. Also, I have to come to terms with the fact that I have to pay $60 for a board game. I know someone's going to be like, you don't have to pay $60 for a board game. Yes, I do, because the board game comes with an exclusive Ninjago Nia minifigure. And I love my exclusive shit. The board game costs $60 fucking dollars, and it's going to release. If it isn't out already, it's going to release in a couple days. Let's see. Temporarily out of stock, so it did release. You know what? That's probably for the best that it's sold out. I will wait for it to restock, and then, yeah. Here, Dion, I'll shoot you the link in case you're ever curious, because I think you use Amazon, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. It's hard to keep track of who does and doesn't use Amazon, but anywho. Worst case, when it's back in stock, let me know if you're not able to. But yeah, I guess it's already out now. It's going to be one of those scenarios where I find it in store and I'm like, yeah, okay. Ugh. Wing there. Okay. Building our last minifigure. It was Tire, General Tire. He's one of the Dragonian commanders. Fair enough. But yeah, like I said, if it restocks, try my best to keep you in consideration there. I have not seen that piece in forever. Holy crap. It's the Stud Bazooka piece. That's got the, whatchamacallit, Technic attachment. I've not seen that in a hot minute. That is a pleasant surprise. There's the other wing. Alright, there's the legs. I wonder how that's going to be implemented into the build. What the heck is this? That's a weird clip piece. You see that? That was very weird. Welcome back, Michelle. We're almost done. We just cracked open the final bag. Oh wow, I'm seeing a lot of interesting parts already. Interesting. Okay, after we finish assembling Tire, I'm just gonna triple check the speedboat camera because I am hecka paranoid that there's enough. There should be enough storage space on it, but yeah. Big sword piece. There's Tire, the Dragonian leader. I have Spectral Tire, and so I was like, yeah, I might as well get regular Tire. Okay. I expect this bag to go by pretty quick. I'm definitely making food after this. Holy moly. That's all it takes, huh? I don't know. I'm waiting for my local dollar store to put on clearance the tournament poly bag. It's like army, like if they like, I know it's $5 a poly bag, but if they drop it down to $2.50 a poly bag, I'm clearing them out because I just want the Wolf Clan Warriors to army build, and $2.50 each. Like, come on, I can make my money back off the poly bag then at that rate. Welcome back, Dead Bricks. So, I don't know. Ninjago has been good with doing more army-esque characters, but it's just the sets don't give you a lot of potential to army build. And see, the thing is, there's two versions of the Wolf Clan Warriors. You got like the tournament ones or just the regular ones. So obviously the ones I'd be doing is the tournament ones. Well, you can just buy the battle. It's not a real battle pack. I've been on this tangent before. It's not a real battle pack. I don't care how many times Lego throws something my way and says, look, we call it a battle pack, therefore it's a battle pack. No. No. Can I army build with it? No. Can I recoup my cost with it? No. It's not a battle pack. Nice, Michelle. Oh, nice. You know what's crazy? This year I get to add to the Ninjaroid army. What do you think about it? Because the Legacy X1 Ninja Charger comes with a Legacy General Cryptor. I know, one minifigure added to the army, but it's still adding to the army, guys. I'm also really disappointed that Lego didn't seize the opportunity to do a Toy Story battle pack after seeing Toy Story 5 3 times in the theaters. Missed opportunity. Oh, they could just be waiting for whatever to come out before there's no spoilers. Yeah, I'm holding out till next year, but if I don't see anything next year, you bet your ass I'm going to be up their ass saying, yo, Lego, why'd you fumble? I literally told them, I tagged them as soon as Toy Story 5 was announced, it was going to be in concept, an army of evil buzzes. I say, Lego, money's right here. You just got to produce. Was I supposed to put another chain? No. Oh, this chain goes on here. Let's see. Don't expect an update video. This is not going to be an update video just for the one Ninjaroid. Well, no, I'm not. I was thinking April 1st. Call it Mega Ultra Ninjaroid Army update video. It's just me placing the one General Cryptor. Calling it a day. he's forming. He's forming up. All right, now we're doing some wing shit. There we go. There's that piece. There we go. There's that. I honestly forgot that's how this piece works. That just tells you how often I've gotten it in sets. Oh, I hope it isn't telling me to do ×2. No, I don't see a ×2, so it's different for each wing. Oh, I'm supposed to put that on there. Okay, we're near the end. We might as well. Is it this one? There we go. He's a villain dragon, you know? He's almost done. I tend to do both at the same time. I find it's like, imagine a big pile. I find just doing the ×2 at a time whittles away the pile, I think. And just overall an easier experience. I just got a friend request, I'm assuming it's Super Shell. Right here. I think this dragon will fit on the show. Yeah, no worries. Just as a heads up, if you can voice chat, at least through Fortnite, voice chat has been acting up and being I want to. Just as a heads up, if you can use voice chat. No worries if not. I've been noticing a lot with that being the problem with a lot of LEGO sets these days, is lack of visibility. That's why I've been preaching it for so long, is why I care about posability. I can tell as soon as Evo joins for day, oh no, they don't care about functionality as much anymore. Yeah. Hope my laptop isn't too good at this. Do that. Yeah, no. I'm totally down. We're all here to relax, right? I'll be able to do like a brief set Q&A with you guys. Yeah, literally after this, we could put the studs with the gears and attach the wings. Back. Huh. Okay. That's pretty good. If the wings, I can't really easily tell which is front or back. I remember with like what was it? Good. Looking at, for example, let's say Mia's Energy Dragon. The wings always have like a tailor side. You can tell which side is the front or the back. This one, either or. So I'm going based off the fact that it has a clear like a logo copyright front or back. That's not bad. Yeah, like that's one thing about like Ninjago Customs I wish people took advantage of. People are just doing Ninjago Customs figures, which is fine, but I feel like there's just an untapped market for stuff like that, you know. I don't know, plastic and cloth wings both have their pros and cons. I don't know if I have a preference. I think it just really depends on the dragon. Yeah, I don't know what I prefer when it comes to like say this one. I think instantly of the technical challenge of trying to do that on cloth and like in that aspect. Yeah, I can see why they like the plastic route. You get that amount of detail. That's such a weird place to put a stud, but like I guess it. Yeah. Okay, that is the build. Honestly, a lot taller than I thought he would be, which I think is a good thing. I guess it comes down to the end of the day. I mean, the offense compared to the board or not. Alright, the camera is well zoomed. Okay. I didn't scan the QR code. It retails for 90 Canadian. I picked up this copy during double points, so that's how I justified it. Was I was getting it for double points. But we're gonna delve into it for a second here. Because we all know how timely I am at putting out reviews. That's why I get my thoughts. So the play feature is obviously you can shoot out, change the mood here. Okay, so the play features are obviously you can make big scary dragon go and fight like the ninja, boom boom, stomp stomp, whatever. Is it posable enough arm-wise? No. Leg-wise, I feel like you could get that stomping motion. And that's an ankle pivot. So it's mainly just meant to reassure the stability of displaying it. But like the main quote-unquote play feature is the stud shooters, which I feel like that's awkward as hell trying to position the wings and fire that out. I feel like it would have made more sense, regardless how awkward it would have been, to implement a stud shooter in his mouth. That would have been cooler. But yeah, the play feature got this weird-ass fucking side build that you could put the prismatic blades. I think this is what they're called. I rewatched Dragon's Rising. And you can lock up Thunderfang, and you can unlock him with the prismatic blades. But you have to insert both of them. And then, yeah, so you open up that one, and then that one. And it raises that so you can just... Here, I'm probably not showing it well enough. Sorry. So that's it unlocked. I remove the one blade, and that lowers. I remove the other blade, and that closes entirely. So he's essentially locked in, captured, which makes sense. In the show, you have to use these blades to free him to cut the chains. So, first one lifts it just that much, and then the other one lifts it up entirely, so you can free Thunderfang. I hope that was visibly shown enough. So, I don't know what this thing at the back is for. It's got like some sort of storage thing at the back. I gotta like double check the instructions, but I think it's maybe for like the extra studs or something. I don't know. The idea is, yeah, you can lock up Thunderfang. He's chained up. It's an interesting play feature, not something I'm like going crazy over. Let's see. I'll put a prismatic blade each on the ninja. Okay, so for 90 Canadian, you get 6 minifigures, which admittedly for any other theme is unheard of. For Ninjago, yeah, that's practically the norm. Figure-wise, okay, we gotta look at exclusivity of the figures. Because that's a factor into buying this set. Brick set wants to load for a second. Come on. That's not very simple. Okay, I'll just brick link it. Okay, so Aaron comes in a total of 3 sets. And, well, 2 sets, one of them being a tin. Now, keep in mind, this is basically a variant because I know for a fact this version of Aaron without the hood, so it's like the mask and the hairpiece comes in a poly bag. So I think that's why I was okay buying this, because I wanted this version of Aaron with the hood. So the hood piece comes in this set, as well as Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider, which has exclusively, outside of the foil pack, this Forbidden 5 member. So I don't remember how much that retails for. I think it's almost $100 set as well. So that's interesting to know. Lloyd comes in one other set, and it is the Arc Dragon of Focus. And I think that's an over $100 set. Yeah, the Arc Dragon of Focus is $130 and comes with Zark and Drix. Not a bad looking dragon. But yeah, Lloyd is semi-exclusive, so this is the cheapest way to get your hands on that Lloyd. Noct came in a handful of sets and a book. So this isn't like the best way, but Noct did come in like $100 plus sets. So this is like the cheapest way to get your hands on Noct. Nia came in 2 other sets, Kai's Mech Storm Rider and the Dragonian Storm Village, all of which are clearance sets. So I think the Dragonian Storm Village would be the only other way you could get a duplicate of this Nia, because people would want it for Zane or Moro, just saying from my perspective. Sora is not exclusive, she's just a combination, and she comes in the Young Dragon Ryu $25 set for this exact variant. So, meh. But for the final figure, Attire, I think he might be exclusive. Yeah, Attire is exclusive, but I think that's mainly just the facial print, or is the helmet? I can't tell. Let's see. It might be the facial print. No. It's the combination that makes up Attire, I think. Yeah, Attire is just a combination that makes him a unique figure. Interesting. So with that kept in mind in terms of exclusivity, you got a pretty decent selection of figs. Camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. So overall, I want to say with the figure selection, it's good. Pretty damn good, I'd say, as a Ninjago minifigure collector. We like our exclusive figs. Aaron and Sora have never really been exclusive. You get a Forbidden 5 member, so that's okay. Dragonian Leader, why not? But yeah, the draw for sure, I think, personally, would be Noct and Lloyd in terms of exclusive figures. The rest are kind of like okay filler. So that's not bad. The amount of minifigures definitely makes up for the lack of side builds or whatever word you want to use that the set might be lacking. So in that sense, yes, it's a well padded out set. The side build with the play feature of capturing Thunderfang, I do wish you had another one of these, just so you could like have like 2 little areas to chain them up to. It wouldn't be that hard to mod and mock out another one. It's just one of those things that I wish was included, so that way you could have like all your other stuff just to like unlock and fully free him. rather than just be like, he's only chained to one thing. Like, what's stopping this guy from just dragging the goalpost? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Thunderfang as a dragon. From what I know from watching the show, big and menacing, which, okay, compared to the minifigures, yes. Big and menacing, yes. Not show accurate menacing, but like still big and menacing. Unsure how to feel about the wings, honestly. He's never really shown to fly, which, I don't know, the stud shooters feels a little extra. I don't know how to feel about that. That's one of those things I gotta sit on. I don't know, like, this is one of those things where it's like, he looks cool on a shelf. He really does. I can see this guy being on a shelf and him looking sick. But I'm trying to imagine playing with this guy, and outside of trying to stomp on the ninja, there's not really a whole lot I'm going to feel motivated to do outside of maybe making him chomp on the ninja with his mouth. So, functionality, posability, all that fun stuff, doesn't get a pass for me. Honestly, this screams more of fun display piece that they play off as a play set. You know what I mean? But yeah, the big question at the end of the day, is this worth $90? I don't want to say it's an easy yes. Like, I definitely want to say this is the kind of thing that if I had to choose a retail price for this, I feel like $65 is too cheap to ask for what you all get. So I'm leaning towards a $70, $75 retail price point, if I had to have a say in the matter. So. Oh yeah, that is the same Lloyd. It's just, this one comes with the black shoulder armor. Yeah, black shoulder armor. Or katana shoulder armor thing. Yeah. I think this is old enough where it could be considered looking for sale on. I think this was released in 2025 or something like that. Brickset's not wanting to load for me, so. Yeah, I'd say if you could find this for $70, you wouldn't be hating yourself. You wouldn't be hating yourself if you paid retail, but if the opportunity was there to get extra incentive, like double points or a gift with purchase kind of thing, that would be a recommendation. It's not a great set, but it's not a bad set at the same time. It's one of those, it's an okay set, I think. Which I don't think I encounter a whole lot of, but this definitely, I feel, falls in the category of it has a fair bit going for it, but just not enough to make it amazing. You know what I mean? But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Of course, everyone's opinion is different, but that's just what I'm thinking after seeing this built and having built the thing. It's an interesting build experience. Don't get me wrong, but from your typical dragon build. But at the end of the day, I would have to summarize it as a statue that's played off as a playset. So, anywho, if anyone has any last-minute questions, feel free to ask them now. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up this stream so I can make myself some supper before the Fortnite Power Hour. So, I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get that figured out, and then I'm going to wrap things up. Yeah, I can definitely see you using this for parts. Lots of red, lots of purple. A little bit of black. Definitely up your alley in parts wise. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. I think with that being said, I am going to call it here, guys. So seriously, thank you everyone so much for coming and hanging out. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button. It'd be very much appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to go make food.
Soka, do you want to make another cameo? Come on.
No, she is just laying in bed. She's glaring at me. Oh, yeah, room tour, real quick. Let's see, other camera. I can only go so far with this camera, but look at that. Buildable figures, dragons, big ships, and then mechs. And of course the closet with all the backlog and such, but the Lego room is coming along, guys. And I'm going to definitely be posting pictures of Thunderfang up there with the other dragons, but yeah, that's what we got so far. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lots of cool changes. So anyways, I will catch you all later. Have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, etc. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.